Good morning. My name is Brodrick here in the Special Programs Division. My official title is Education and Policy Coordinator, particularly around youth development. Talk to folks that have committed to being a worksite supervisor for the Summer Youth Enrichment Project, also known as SYEP. I got a couple of quick updates I want to share with folks. We're going to use this video medium. Hopefully that's just a quick way to connect, as well as just talk about some of the tweaks and modifications that we're making to the program in real time to better meet your needs as a worksite host and to better meet the young people's needs, and also to be as responsive as we can to different considerations that are coming to us from our partners in the Office of Personnel Management. So first thing I got to do is just say a really heartfelt thank you to everybody who has taken on this responsibility of providing a work experience for young folks in the county this summer. I know that's many of our stories when you talk about how we got into the work and how we got into recreation as someone giving us an opportunity. And so we really appreciate folks stepping up and paying it forward and giving these young folks an excellent glance and look at what it's like to be in a career in Parks and Recreation. So thank you to everyone who's done that. I do have to give a special shout out to some folks that went just all the way over the top, above and beyond. Shout out to Antonia Bookbinder, who took on 15 young people for the Bladensburg Waterfront Project. I got to give a shout out to Antoinette Gary, who just completely opened up to her heart, as well as many of those facilities that are under her purview, and just opened their doors wide for our students. So I appreciate you, Antoinette, for that, and also for the words of encouragement that you continue to drop in my ear from time to time. So I appreciate that very much. Got to give a shout out to Sandy Depew, who has been extremely flexible, engaging with some of our SYEP students here at Walker Drive. And while she doesn't have one in particular assigned to her office, she's just jumped in to assist us with finding projects for these young people to do and to make sure that they have a quality experience. So we appreciate you, Sandy, for all that you do to support the SYEP program. I can go on and on with names. I just want to give a shout out to all of those folks that filled out that worksite host interest form, said that you wanted 1 or 2 students, but appreciate the realities of trying to place 100 students in our department and really widening that a little bit and taking on even more students than you originally requested. And so anybody who has found themselves in that situation, once again, we appreciate you for all that you do to create these spaces for young people to have this experience. And to help us to administer the program. I mean, we have over 100 young people this year. It's the most that we've ever had. And each and every one of them need a physical location to connect to, a worksite supervisor to connect to. And so once again, we thank everybody for taking the time to do that. So I know that was a little long, but I definitely wanted to shout out some people and, again, be appreciative and to thank everybody for their efforts. 2 things I want to clarify on this video is one is around timesheets. And I know that in the past, we've asked folks to just let us know when the young person doesn't come to work. This year, the county is trying to institute actual physical timesheets for these young folks. And we've asked that you sign those, send them in, or have the young people send them in to the SYP office directly. That's sort of causing just a little bit of a confusion. So what I like to do is to remove that administrative burden from you, as well as remove that administrative burden from the young person as well, and go back to what we've originally done, which is you let me know whenever a young person does not show up to work. And that happens for a variety of different reasons. Sick one day, we get that. Certainly family vacation, sometimes the child's like, I need to be gone from the 17th to the 22nd. That's information I need to know so that when I do fit through their physical timesheet, we don't pay them for days that they're not working. So, and you can do that simply by sending me an email That's brodrick.clark@pgparks.com. That's BRODRICK.Clark with an E at pgparks.com. You can send that to me, and we'll make the appropriate adjustment. The other thing that we're tweaking and modifying is we're not having that banquet at the end of the program on the 27th. I consulted with a few of our colleagues as well as the students themselves, and some conversations in the office here. And we're not going to cancel it. We're just going to push that back to a separate event somewhere in the fall, either September or October. Invite those young people to come back, celebrate those young people for the work and the efforts that they did over the summertime, and also use that medium as a recruitment tool for things like cotillion, Kinsey, and other opportunities that we have, particularly for our teen population. So once again, to recap, you don't have to worry about timesheets at all. We're going to take on that administrative burden and free you from that responsibility altogether. And the second piece was that we're not having that banquet, the professional banquet, on the luncheon on the 27th. We're going to push that back to the fall. Other than that, I'm hoping that, you all are having a great experience with these young folks. I know they've gone through a lot of training. I know for many of these young people, this is their first job ever, so there might be some hiccups here, some bumps in the road. But hopefully they're standing next to one of our staff people that have the patience, have the wherewithal, have the knowledge and the skill to really take these young people underneath your wing and really teach them what it's like to be in a professional setting. And so whether you have a student that's assigned to you directly or whether or not you just see the students in passing, I ask that you recognize them, say hello, introduce yourself. They all have these SYEP lanyards on, that's been given to them by the county, so they should be identifiable. And please just say hello, greet them, and encourage them. Introduce yourself, network with them. It's an important part of their workforce readiness experience for them to connect with staff and learn and grow alongside us. And so I'm going to stop there. If you got any questions at all about the SYEP program, please feel free to give me a call. My number is area code 301-446-3422. You can get me right here at my desk. My personal work schedule during the summertime is 6:45 a.m. until 3. Although, please still hit me up after 3 via email. I'm still responsive, in the evenings as well. So I'm gonna stop there. I just wanted to keep it really quick. Hopefully this medium works for folks rather than composing a 6-paragraph email. So I'll send this link out right now. And again, if anybody has any questions, thoughts, ways that we can make the experience even better for our residents and the young people that we serve, please let me know. And I look forward to seeing you out there in the field somewhere. Take care.